Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 22nd to the 28th. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising. We're going to jump right into it. In fact, we're going to do April 22nd to the end of the month because there's 2 more days and they're big and they're really, really big. But I want you to know, Gemini, you are definitely, this is going to be a week where you're having so many transitions. You're going through a lot of transitions, a lot of big changes happening in your life. Remember, we just came out of that new moon solar eclipse in Aries that was in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams, even your social network. There could be some new groups that you're joining or thinking about, maybe even starting on your own, but you're feeling that. You're still going to be feeling that. And we just came after that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. You are definitely going to have a lot more clarity toward the end of this week and moving into May. You may have been in your head a lot, over analyzing things, maybe so deeply rooted in like subconscious matters as well. Ooh, you're transitioning out of that big time. Now, we actually kick this week off on and I'll explain why. We kick this week off on Tuesday, April 23rd. So this is when we have the full moon in Scorpio. I want you to know this one is going to be very, very emotionally driven. All right. As I mentioned in your monthly forecast, this is one where you may want to break out your Adele playlist. This is going to be pretty emotional. Now, full moons obviously, culminate. There's something culminating around this time, a turning point. Maybe you start feeling a shift around this time. The thing about this full moon in Scorpio, I want you to think about what happened around November 13th, okay? When we had that new moon in Scorpio. Remember, they're corresponding, all right? So something that may have happened around that time that you felt around that time, things that you were thinking about, go through like your Instagram feed to see what was, happening, maybe conversations you were having around that time. But just know this is happening in your 6th house, okay? 6th house is everyday activities. It's your routines. It's work matters, okay? A lot of work stuff, labor, the process of work. Okay. 6th house is also health and fitness. So that's why I want you to just really pay attention to this full moon. All right. Health, fitness, wellness, as well as pets. So think about your pets. All right. Around this time. There's definitely going to be something here that may feel really emotional, and you may have, what's happening is that we have the sun in Taurus. We're in Taurus season right now. Okay. This full moon is in Scorpio and they're both squaring Pluto and Aquarius. So those are those are 3 fixed signs at play. So it is almost like a standstill. You have a little wiggle room. And so this aspect, this full moon is really almost asking you to go within, to really dig deep, to really explore, a lot of your emotions around this time, a lot of things that may be happening around this time. Okay. It is one that is really good for healing. All right. It's healing. There may be some sort of closure around something in your life where you find yourself moving into this new rhythm that, remember, we just 2 big cycles that just happened. Then you're moving into this brand new cycle. And as you know, as I've mentioned many times, the month that you've been waiting for, May 2024, next month, not only the best month of the year, Jupiter moves into your sign. Therefore, out of all the signs, it's the luckiest year that you're going to have since 2012, 2013. But out of all the signs, you get all that luck. Jupiter moves into your sign. So, wow. Talk about like, whew. So really nice. Just again, try to get some sleep around this full moons. I don't know about you. I mean, okay, I do because I'm a Gemini rising, tend to, overanalyze things. And, during full moons, again, very emotions, a lot of intuition, a lot of just, even sleeplessness around that time. So try to get some sleep around this time because this is going to be a very watery full moon. Okay. And, even secrets could come out around this time. I mean, we're talking about Scorpio here. And so that already adds a level of intensity. The fact that Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet, Pluto being in Aquarius. So Pluto and Scorpio at play here. So even money matters could be a thing around this time. Investments, just know that there's something that may come about here where it's culminating. Something's culminating. There's a shift and a turning point. Okay. Now, on Thursday, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Mercury goes direct. Okay. This is April 25th. Okay. Thursday. So, I don't know why I'm talking like that. So, anyway, this is going to be very nice. This is when, again, that clarity, the just, communication flows a lot better. It's just so nice. Remember, even though, and so Mercury is your ruling planet, so it has had a big impact on you, and for me as well. I don't know if you've seen, if you're a cross watcher, you watch your rising sign, your moon, maybe even, for the readings for your partner or whatever. I've definitely had my Mercury retrograde moments on camera. So, but you know this is when Mercury is going direct. Mercury's going to stay in Aries though until mid-May, and so Aries, remember, North Node's there, Venus is there. There's a lot still happening in Aries. Okay, a lot still happening in Aries, and that is your 11th house. Okay, so again, you could be having really big conversations about your future, about your hopes, about your wishes, even thinking more clearly. There's got to be a lot of clarity around that time. So I really love this for you. This is very, very, very nice. And be social too. Okay, be social. It is your 11th house, your friend group. Now, the other thing is on Sunday. This is big, all right? So now we're at April 28th on Sunday. Mars will conjunct Neptune. This is a very, very powerful placement. There's going to be something here around career. Mars is conjuncting Neptune in your 10th house of career, okay? And if you're not here for career, and a lot of y'all are because that's been a big theme for Geminis the past year. If you're not here for career, it's what you're exerting all your energy into for what you want to be known for. Okay. It's also honors, achievements, social status, leadership. It's all of that. Now, this is going to be a little bit interesting. It's going to be interesting. And what I want you to know is that conjunctions are very powerful. And this is one where Mars and Neptune couldn't be more opposite from each other. And so it's a matter of making these energies work. Now, what's going to happen around this time? Mars is, it has its aggressive side, and it's almost, it can push a little bit of like illusion, fantasy, even delulu, as the kids say, with Neptune, which what Neptune represents. There could also be, you could find out that maybe there's people that might be a little deceptive around you. And again, this is all relating to your 10th house. Okay. So something in career here. But for you, it really is a matter of just knowing exactly what you want and having a foot on the ground around this time. This may be a time where it really is, again, let these planets work for you. And when I say let these planets work for you, put some action into your imagination, into your intuition, into, really, really visualizing what you want for yourself, for your future, but also being like reality based too around that time as well. Now, I'm not saying any of y'all are not, but again, you can use this energy toward your spirituality as well. All right. Because we are talking about Neptune here, but it is really just stay in touch with your intuition. Be really, really, use your intuition this day, all right? And be rooted in your intuition because you want to use Mars to cut through any fog that Neptune brings around this time. You can use Neptune also to really feel inspired, okay? And to inspire others. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It could be a very transformative time for you, to be honest. Like, you may see things start happening around this time. Now, on the 29th, the day after, Venus will move into Taurus. Very interesting. This is really, really, really nice. Venus, actually, in fact, this is the best day of the week. Okay. This is the best day of the week. Venus is moving into its home sign, its domicile, as we say. And so, this is magical. The Venus, all about love, relationships, creativity, sex, even, and this is gonna be until May 23rd. So you're going to feel this for a few weeks, all right? Venus in Taurus, which is it's all about comfort. It's all about pleasures, even like the little beautiful pleasures in your life. It really is. There is a sense of like loyalty and commitment energy with Venus and Taurus. There's even finances could be a big thing for you now as well. Feeling that there's a lot of harmony here. It's a lot of sensuality too. You could be feeling the energies of that with Venus and Taurus. And even when I say sensuality, even like all your senses like really enhanced and amplified. Like spending time in nature would be really good around this time as well. But it is this feeling of blessings and abundance, and you may feel that you want to be more kind to yourself. Venus is also beauty, so treating yourself, getting spa treatments around this time. So I really absolutely love this for you. Prioritize yourself, okay? Prioritize yourself. This is really, really, really nice. Now, it's interestingly moving into your 12th house, where, the sun is there as well as Jupiter, as well as Uranus. So again, the 12th house, the subconscious, hidden things. There could be a lot of things happening behind the scenes that are really sweet, okay? There's also, the 12th house is also intuition that, again, you could feel very in tune around this time. I really love Venus and Taurus, and you will too. A lot of love energy. Now, here's the thing. On the 30th, Venus will actually square Pluto. So remember, we just came out of the sun squaring Pluto. Now we have Venus squaring Pluto. So this is a time where, yes, there could be something around finances and money around this time where you do feel a little bit of squeeze. And there could be a little bit of, I want to say, it's for y'all, for Geminis. The fact that Pluto is in your 9th house of spirituality, and then Venus is in your 12th house now, okay? Which is, again, like meditation, intuition, it's spirituality there too, all right? There could be some big spiritual moment for you where you feel like this big squeeze, and it's asking you to really be in touch with your intuitive side. Listen to your inner voice. There could be also like an authority figure that you don't see eye to eye with around this time. This is this is very like power tripping, power control issues around this time as well. But definitely expect some transformation around this. But again, it is a day where you have to work with these energies and just think about empowerment. Pluto is empowerment, and just feeling empowered through this moment. Okay. It's possibly, and it's not a great day to start a relationship. And remember that I said, even with Mercury going direct, you still want to wait. Okay. Just wait until May. I mean, to be on the safe side, if you're starting something new, I would safely say May 15th when Mercury exits shadow. That's a whole other thing, but just anything after Mercury retrograde, okay? After Thursday, but better if it's in May, if you're starting something new. Now, on the same day, Mars will move into Aries. Oh my goodness. So Venus has moved into its home sign. Now, Mars is moving into its home sign. The two cosmic lovers, they're in their home signs. They're feeling good. They're in their happy places. Mars and Aries, you are going to feel this. This is boom, boom, boom. Mars, as I've explained before, Mars in Pisces is, Mars is just waiting to get out of Pisces. And now he's finally in his home sign. And this is when things are going to get fired up. Your passions are going to get fired up. You're going to feel very ambitious, wildly ambitious. You are going to be on a mission. This is going to be really, 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 really nice. And you are definitely going to feel the charge about this. And again, Mars and Aries, your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. This is absolutely amazing, okay? And your social network groups you belong to, which is absolutely, absolutely nice. So I really love this for you. The great thing about Mars in Aries, it's Mars is going to be there until June. So really, really nice overlapping your birthday season. So with that said, Gemini, let's go ahead. Let's get started. See what's going on for you for April 22nd to the end of the month. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, if you do know your birth chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So Gemini, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for April 22nd to the end of the month. Now, Gemini, like I said, well, I didn't say it earlier. I'm saying it now. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Gemini, oh my goodness. So excited for your birthday season. You know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all, I cannot wait you're going to see how big your life transforms very, very soon. So, Gemini, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you get a mic drop. This is wow. Wow. I got the wow. I got the wow. This is absolutely amazing. So, what can I say? You're good. You're absolutely good. This is going to be a week where you are definitely, remember I talked about intuition? Really trust your intuition and harness that energy. Okay, everything is so much better when you're in touch with your intuition. There's so much more enlightenment, being aware in the moment. It seems like that's what's going to happen for you this week. You see how rare your spread is, by the way, right? You've got 4 major arcanas and 2 wands. All right, we'll talk about this. Now, you got the 9 of wands, okay? So, very interesting here. I want you to really, really think about, and it's really interesting. It's been coming up for a lot of other signs, and I think it's because of, still the aspects that we're feeling, but there is that squeeze that you could have you've still been feeling. Remember, Pluto's been very active. There's been a lot of squares with Pluto, so there still could be a little bit of a squeeze there. And with partnerships and relationships, still could be a big matter for you. Don't forget that the South Node will be in Libra all year long. All right, so there's still something that is. It's almost like there is this movement there, in many cases, like an ending for something new or a graduating in a sense. But the reason I bring that up is because 9 of Wands, it represents, it rules your 7th house, okay, of partnerships and relationships, because it is Sagittarius. All right, so very interesting. Now, this card is actually attributed to Moon in Sagittarius, so could be even like there's a sense of feeling that you're overcoming something that was really draining for you emotionally, that had to do with a partnership, relationship, whether career, whether love. But it does seem like for you it could go either way. But even still, do you hear my buzzer ringing? I want to see. This is what I'm talking about, Mercury retrograde. I've been having so many of these moments of... Anyway, let's just keep going because I don't think that's for me. 9 of Wands. Again, you could feel this squeeze that you're coming out of, all right? And it could be something that even around that full moon in Scorpio, okay? There could be something around there as well. But I want you to know you're moving into this place where it's actually almost like good for you, okay? Because it's going to help you really go within, all right? And I love the fact that we are moving in a place where Mercury is no longer retrograde, your ruling planet's no longer retrograde. The fact that Jupiter's moving into your sign, it's leaving your 12th house. Look at what's happening for you. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So just know that there is going to be a squeeze. This card is all about resilience and perseverance. All right, it came up in your past here, so they're still just hanging in there until you get to the High Priestess, which is absolutely amazing in the heart of your spread. This is, oh my goodness. So I don't think that you've had the High Priestess in the heart of your spread like ever, actually. I don't know, maybe you have, but this is really big because I love the High Priestess, and the High Priestess comes out when she says go within. This week you will be doing that. There's got to be a lot of all the aspects I just mentioned. There's your spirituality, your intuition, just really trusting your intuition. With intuition, I mean, there is when you trust your intuition, you don't have any like low energy frequencies. You're aware in the moment, like everything makes sense. You see the path in front of you. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Okay, so this is really going within, and I say that because you even see, well, there's a lot of the High Priestess is highly associated with the moon. Okay, so really do pay attention to that full moon in Scorpio, and you even see the sliver of the moon at her feet, even the phases of the moon in her headdress here. but it's also intuition. And you see the Torah in her lap and it's half veiled. And it's really just saying that you have to go beyond your physical realm to really, really see, you have to go within. Okay. You really have to go within to have a lot of those answers. Those answers are inside you, but it really is deeply having those introspective, reflective, even healing moments into your intuition is going to help with all that. Now you have the Eight of Wands in your challenge area. Some of y'all are feeling that, and I wouldn't be surprised, but some of y'all may be feeling that things are not going fast enough for you. But on the flip side, an energy coming through is that some of y'all are feeling things are happening too fast for you and you can't keep up. But remember, when Mercury goes direct, you're going to have a lot more clarity. One thing I didn't mention for you, Mercury, the bookends, right? The days that Mercury goes retrograde and then goes direct, those are when you feel the highest charge about Mercury retrograde. So just keep that in mind, because this is also a Sagittarius card. So again, there could be something regarding a partnership or a relationship, or one that you're maybe even anticipating if you are looking for jobs and you haven't heard back, like you applied and had interviews, you haven't heard back. It could be like, but trust her, you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. You're going to be absolutely good. So just work with those energies, and again, as long as you trust your intuition, you can meditate, you can just be aware in the moment, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You got the High Priestess on your side in the heart of your spread. You also got the Lovers in your crown. You pulled your own card. The Lovers, ruled by Gemini. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. I want you to really feel that sunlight that's coming through in this card. Okay. I really want you to feel that. This is just so amazing that you got the Lovers in your crown, because you have Archangel Raphael up here, the healer. Okay. Remember, I said a week of healing. Use this week to heal. And so it seems like that's exactly what you may be thinking about and doing. And yeah, of course, it can have to do with a partnership or a relationship with the Lovers card. But this really is, when it comes down to it, you may be thinking about that. Partnerships, relationships, again, a lot of y'all, sure, will be in love, okay? But a lot of y'all it could be platonic, but career related. There's something there that I'm feeling. And especially, again, as I mentioned, you already have a lot of activity there, but this is going to be really nice. One reason why I love it when you get the Lovers in the crown is because there's very few cards in tarot, surprisingly, that have the color violet or purple in it. And you see, there you go. That's amazing, because purple, violet, it has the shortest wavelength out of the color spectrum. Therefore, it has the highest level of energy. And you just got it in your crown. So if you think about your chakras, right? The crown chakra is violet, it's purple. And so this is just really, really nice. I really, really love this alignment. Back in the days too, in the medieval times, it was associated with royalty. When you think about capes and whatnot, you see a lot of purple, because I think it was like the hardest dye. It was so hard to dye. Anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent. Now you got the Chariot. You're good. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing, and you're fine. And this is just indicating to me you're just boom, ready to go. You're ready to go. There's a lot of confidence. Okay, a lot of confidence this week. This is the Chariot. What's really interesting here is that the High Priestess and the Chariot, well, the High Priestess, again, highly associated with the moon. The Chariot is Cancer. And so in astrology, associated with the moon. And so really love that. And Cancer rules your second house of self-worth, self-confidence. Remember, you self-value. So I really love that you got the Chariot here. And then remember, I said money could be a big theme for you this week, okay? Second house is also money. All right. So you're ready. You're ready. This is really great. This is really great. There's almost a connection. Okay, so I'm going to point something out to you here. It's almost like you're learning a lot. it's almost like you've learned a lot on your journey recently, and you've come into this awareness, or you will come into this awareness of everything this week, especially with Mercury retrograde. Still, remember, it's a window to the past. So reassessing things, thinking about your past, and how it's what you need to do to shape your future. The Chariot, what I love about him is that you see a lot of elements from through the major arcanas from the first cards. Okay, you see the magician's baton in his hand. All right, and so from card one, right, you see the sliver of the moon on his shoulders from the high priestess. You see the lingam and the yoni here from the Lover's card. I mean, and then you have the Empress in your future. So what I'm basically saying here is that you have learned so much on your journey, and you're still ready to just keep going. Just keep going. Okay. It's that confidence and that willpower, that sheer willpower is huge here. Don't let anything stop you. You've got the Empress in your future. You're good. You're good. This is everything. This is Miss Universe here. This is divine feminine. So a lot of, again, remember, Venus moving into Taurus is very the Empress card, very like a lot of comfort. You even see her the way that she's sitting. She's so comfortable. She's lounging. Okay, a lot of abundance in this card. Remember, money's going to be a big factor, and you even see the symbol of Venus in her stone-shaped heart there. And so, yeah, love. And remember, I talked about sensuality. There could be a lot of romance, but this is pure abundance here. Abundance. There is a huge, it's something new happening. It's happening for you, okay? Something new. Remember, I said spend some time in nature. I really want you to, okay? I think I mentioned that last week. Go touch a tree, hug a tree. You're gonna. It's good. I feel like that's gonna be that charge that you feel when you are in nature. It's gonna feel really great. But this is pure abundance. She does hold the golden scepter as well. This is abundance. This is love. This is just your soul glorified. This is just everything. This is so nice. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay, so let's get to your stuff. This is, again, I know that you had such a great reading last week, and now I'm just wondering what is going on. This is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You. Wow. It's almost like you've already, like I said, so you're going through, remember, new cycles are happening, and you're entering this new chapter in your life. And it's not even a chapter. It's like, if your life was a trilogy, it's like the second book. You are good in the best way possible. You're getting to know. It's that learning aspect. It's almost like you know what you want. You're going for it, and it's going to happen. Wow. You got the Ace of Cups. Okay. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is absolutely amazing. I love the fact that you did get the Ace of Cups. This is really nice, especially coming after, your last week's reading when you got the other ace. You got the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Wands, but now you have the Ace of Cups, which is, talk about like new beginnings. That's all you want, and just keep putting your energy out there. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. This is the Holy Grail. Look at that. That's a holy. And remember what I talked about when Venus moves into Taurus, your senses, all your senses, like, just, you see the 5 streams here overflowing. You're good. You're good. There is something very partnership related here still happening too. But, cups are love, relationships, emotions, intuition even, okay, and wonderment. But I always say, when this card comes up, think about the last time something brought you so much joy. It made you cry. Okay, like having a baby. Some of y'all may with the Empress in your future, right? If you do, please leave a comment so I can congratulate you. If not you, someone in your family, but there's baby energy, but even especially with the Ace of Cups too, but also like maybe getting your dream job, maybe, writing that book, whatever you, there's something here. There's something here that's really nice. Speaking of writing a book, you do have Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years and your ninth house of publishing. Anyway, but you're good. And then there you go with the Three of Pentacles. Gemini, who are you? This is absolutely amazing. A lot of y'all are moving into this. You've got the Three of Pentacles with the Empress. Okay, so three, birth of new things. Remember, she's pregnant too, so take it figuratively. But you've got 3 and 3 here. All right, so creation. 3 is growth, it's advancement, it's development, it's maturation, but there's definitely something new, and it seems like other people are involved. There's something happening that's really, really nice. I'm very excited for you with the Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It's all about working with others. You can see in the card, actually, that stonemason cannot build that cathedral without the architects and vice versa. And so it really is this bonding element, okay? Bonding, working with others for success. So some of y'all maybe moving into new jobs, maybe working with new teams, maybe, starting your own project where other people are involved to some capacity. But I love this for you. I love this for you. Now, you also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So really, really interesting, because there is a sense of, if there's anything that I want you to do this week when you're really deeply rooted in your intuition, is really, 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 if you do have fears of your future at this point, you've got to let them go. I've just told you, you're about to enter the best year that you've had since 2012, 2013. So this would be the time. And if you need to make big pivotal changes, decisions, think about it this week, okay? Think about that, because it seems like some of y'all want that. All right. Well, I would have to say a lot of y'all want big change. And this is the week to do it. And you're going to be fine. You got the Emperor in your final outcome. Like, you're good. You're absolutely good. Really, 1000% love this for you. Now, 2 things here. 1, the Emperor. This is someone this is mastery of self, okay? You realize you got not only the Empress, you got the Emperor, you got the pair here, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. This is, when I say mastery of self, this is you knowing who you are and owning it. This is power. This is authority. This is victory, success. This is passion. This is protection. This is like a driving life force that exists with this card. You see him holding the orb representing the world. You got the world in your hands. Now, the other thing, remember I said this is all about this power and authority. Well, funny that I referenced that writer thing, because think about the word authority. Trace it back to its etymological root, autorite, author. Okay? Be the author of your own story now. You will be, okay? You're going to have that power. You are going to have that power as long as you go within, and really do that deep reflection. I really, really love this for you. The other thing is that, the Emperor is attributed to Aries. Okay. You even see the ram here, or the rams in his throne. But again, the fact that you have all these changes, you have your North Node and and Mars about to move into Aries too, in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Like, come on, that's really big. This you've outdone yourself, Gemini. This is amazing. I know I'm going way over on this, but this is just, you got the High Priestess, you got the Empress, you've got the Emperor, you've got the Lovers, you've got the Chariot. You got the Ace of Cups. You're good. You're good. You're good. The Empress in your future with the Emperor in your final outcome. You're good. Just expect your life to change now. But remember, the intuition part is going to be the biggest thing. Okay. Biggest thing for you. So I just really, really spend that time just nurturing, harnessing, appreciating, like that intuitive side of yours. Okay. Especially if there are decisions that you're sitting on. Okay. Feel empowered this week. You're going to be absolutely fine. You're amazing. Thanks so much, Gemini. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments that tell me what's going on. And next week, oh yeah, we do May. Okay. So May, as you know, the luckiest month of the year, the best month of the year. So many amazing aspects. I can't even. All right, Gemini, thanks so much. I will. And your hello and your birthday season. Okay, so we'll talk next week. Okay, thanks so much, Gemini. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.